Have you ever heard the story of the last train to Yomi? It's a chilling piece of internet folklore, a ghost story for the modern age. They say it's a train that doesn't appear on any official schedule or map. It arrives at a forgotten platform at precisely 3:15 in the morning, its destination a single mysterious station, Yomi. For those who don't know, Yomi is the Japanese word for the underworld, the land of the dead. Legend has it this train isn't for the living. It's a final ride for souls on their way to the afterlife. Most people dismiss it as just a creepy story, something to share on late-night forums. But for one urban explorer, let's call him Kenji, it was a challenge he couldn't resist. Kenji was obsessed with uncovering the truth behind urban legends. He'd spent weeks digging through obscure blogs and forums, piecing together fragments of information about the ghost train. He found eyewitness accounts, blurry photos, and even a supposed hand-drawn map to the hidden platform. Driven by a mix of skepticism and an adventurous spirit, he decided he had to see it for himself. One moonless night, Kenji packed his gear, a high-definition camera, a flashlight, and a thermos of strong coffee to stay awake. Following the cryptic map, he navigated through a maze of deserted back alleys and climbed a rusty fence into a decommissioned rail yard. The air was heavy and still, filled with the smell of rust and decay. Exactly as the legends described, he found it, a single crumbling platform swallowed by weeds with a faded sign that was completely unreadable. He checked his watch, 3:05 a.m., 10 minutes to go. His heart pounded in his chest, a mix of fear and excitement. Was this all just a wild goose chase? As the minutes ticked by, a thick, unnatural fog began to roll in, blanketing the tracks. Then, at exactly 3:15 a.m., a faint light cut through the haze. A single headlight grew brighter and brighter, and a train, old and silent, glided into the station without a sound. It didn't screech or hiss like a normal train. It just appeared. The doors slid open with a soft sigh. Peering inside, Kenji saw the carriage was dimly lit and filled with people. They were all sitting perfectly still, silent, staring out the windows into the fog. The pull of the mystery was too strong to ignore. Taking a deep breath, he stepped aboard. The doors whispered shut behind him, sealing him inside. The air was cold, unnaturally so. He found an empty seat and sat down, trying to act casual as he powered on his camera discreetly. He looked at the other passengers. There were men, women, and even a child, all dressed in ordinary clothes but with an eerie stillness about them. No one spoke. No one so much as blinked. They all just stared blankly at the dark windows as the train began to move, again in complete silence. Kenji tried to catch someone's eye to offer a nod, but it was like he was invisible. A chilling feeling crept over him. He turned to look at his own reflection in the window, but the glass was so dark from the outside fog that he could barely see his face. He leaned closer, trying to make out his features. That's when he noticed it. He glanced at the man sitting across from him, a businessman in a suit. The man was staring intently at the window, but his reflection. It wasn't a reflection. In the glass, Kenji saw the man not sitting on a train, but falling from a tall building. His blood ran cold. He frantically looked at the woman next to him. Her reflection showed her trapped in a car submerged in water, her face a mask of panic. He scanned the carriage. Each passenger's reflection was a horrifying tableau of their final moments. One showed a person lying in a hospital bed, another engulfed in flames. These weren't passengers. They were souls, forced to watch the moment of their death on an endless loop. Panic seized him. He realized the terrifying truth of the legend. This was the train to the underworld, and he, a living person, was on it. He scrambled for the doors, but there were no handles, no emergency releases. He was trapped. He turned back to the window, his eyes drawn to his own reflection against his will. He was terrified of what he might see. Would it show him growing old? Or would it show him dying right here on this train? He squeezed his eyes shut, but the image was already forming in his mind. The train to Yomi doesn't just take you to the land of the dead. It shows you how you're going to get there. The next stop was his. Thank you for watching. If you love diving into mysteries and urban legends like this one, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a journey into the unknown. See you next time.